Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. Jackson State has done it again in recruiting by signing Middle Tennessee State transfer Grate or Greg Grate, safety. Man, this is a big deal. Now, I've seen them play on TV. They were playing Western Kentucky, and he stood out. The whole time he stood out. And if you watch Western Kentucky, you know they run an air raid offense. So they're passing 90% of the time. He was all over the field. And for Jackson State, Dennis Thurman to add that type of talent on their roster is amazing. Here's some things about Greg Grate. He's named to the Senior Bowl watch list. So you already know he's going to be starting. I don't know what the starting lineup will look like fully for Jackson State, but he will be on the starting lineup. Anybody that's named on a Senior Bowl watch list and you're going to an HBCU school, yeah, they're going to get the leg up. He's also named honorable mention All Conference USA, started every game. Had some good games against Virginia Tech, Power 5. He was named first team All Conference USA in 2020 as a junior, posting 74 tackles, 2.5 tackles for loss, 4 interceptions. He's very versatile. He can play safety. He can play nickel. He could even play corner if you ask him to. But I cannot wait to see what this defense is fully going to look like. They're literally going to be the no-fly zone of all HBCUs. And if you throw on Greg Grate's side, he's going to make you pay. He is going to make you pay. Again, when Western Kentucky played against Middle Tennessee State, they did their best to avoid his side the whole time. The only time they threw on his side is little bubble route screens. They'll take that. But the scouting report is, do not throw deep on his side at all. He has good hand-eye coordination. He plays to the football. His coverage skills is top-notch. He can cover with the best of them. This is truly amazing. And Coach Prime right now, he's probably with the defensive coaches just having a good old time. Saying, I can't believe they allowed this brother to go to Jackson State. Coach Prime is loving this new era of transfer portal, just ways to improve your roster. He's having a great time. But the question is, I have to say it, who's going to be the starting safeties? Greg Grate, I've already penciled it again. Listed as, and it says on the profile right here, and I'll put the link in the description box, named to the Senior Bowl watch list. First team All Conference USA as a junior. Honorable mention as a senior. So this brother right here, he's gonna provide a lot of position flex. We already know they got John Huggins. I think John Huggins will be the starter. He showed promise, and I think he's gonna have a breakout year. And they run a multiple style of defense, Dennis Thurman does, so there's going to be a lot of defensive players. They did it last year. They're going to do it again, coming on and off the field. But I tell you one thing, Greg Grate, he's going to be one of the few athletes on that defense where he's going to most likely stay out there unless it's a blowout win. I'm just keeping it real. In Shiloh, right now he's hurt. They say he may come back in week 2 or week 3, But I mentioned this in recent videos, and it's not really because of Shiloh. It's just how much depth Jackson State has. They're not going to miss a beat at all. But I hope Shiloh recovers, and when he's ready to play, he'll be ready to play. But man, it's funny. A lot of shines were judging Jackson State. You look on the message boards, Twitter, you name it, was judging Jackson State over the spring and yada, yada, yada. Oh, they're beatable. But what have I told you? These coaches are not going to show anything. Some of the starters are going to sit out. And that's what a spring game is. It's a glorified scrimmage. They did the same thing with Grambling State, talking about, oh, Grambling ain't got this and that. I told folks, wait till the fall. Wait till Grambling gets their high-level high school recruits, as well as transfers that will be coming in the fall. Same thing with Southern. The fall determines it all. So I don't need to look at a spring game to overanalyze. Yeah, we know Jackson State needs to improve their offensive line. But if those three linemen that didn't play would have played in that game, I think the offensive line would have looked just normal, which is a lot better than horrible. And speaking of Jackson State, that's really all they need. They just need a normal offensive line that can eliminate the penalties, trust their assignments, and do their damn job. Excuse my language. But Grate in Jackson State with Dennis Thurman, expect some hard hitting, expect a lot of interceptions. And he's one of those athletes where you look at the 2023 draft and be like, man, that was a smart decision to go to Jackson State, because he's going to put up some numbers. His film speaks for itself. I'm trying to let y'all know before y'all come in next season and say, man, I didn't know about Grate. I didn't know he could pick the ball off like that. I'm going to be like, I told you so. But this is one of the few players I wanted Jackson State to get. And for those talking about, oh, we already got safeties, Jackson State got this and that. Look, Coach Prime would say it himself. It's always a great thing to stack on talent. It doesn't matter how many good players you have. And last time I recall, Jackson State lost 2 games. So Coach Prime wants to improve from that. And he even mentioned this on an exit interview where he said that, wait a minute, we're not even dominant yet. So Coach Prime knows that. But this is a step in the right direction. JSU fans, y'all got to celebrate, man. Y'all doing your thing, man. Let no one take your joy. Let no one take your joy. This is an amazing thing. And I'm happy for all HBCUs. Everybody's making moves. I made a video today. Alabama State has 6 impact transfers. So you're looking at Alabama State as a team. They're not going to be a pushover. And this is what I want. I want the SWAC to be the most premier conference in the whole FCS. Some people may say, oh, that's far-fetched of a dream, but I believe. And you should too. This is RawTruth Media, giving you the raw content that you deservedly need. Underground, uncut, raw. You get it here. And I'm out.